This is Meet the Candidates. Today it's Josh Sterling, and you are running for District 24.
Yes, sir. Correct.
And that's this Eau Claire County. Josh, give us a little background.
Yeah, so I'm 41, born and raised in Eau Claire, lived up on the north side my entire life for the most part. I have lived a few other places as I grew up and whatnot, but found that Eau Claire has always been my home and found it to be where I wanted to raise my family and my kids. My family has been in the Chippewa Valley for probably, I don't know, 60, 70 years or longer, and my family's been in the state since 1820s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, why do you want to run for county supervisor?
You know, I really feel that that I want to give a good voice to our constituents in our district. I want to give good representation to them, and I want to make sure that that our county board is being fiscally responsible and accountable for what they're doing.
Okay. Give me three things that you think you want to at least address if you're elected.
Yeah, I think one of the things I want to do is I want to help kind of curtail this budget. I think that's the biggest thing that I see out there. We really see a lot of money being spent on certain departments over others, and I really feel that it's time. I was disappointed to see that some people have voted against some independent people coming in and addressing those budgets and kind of analyzing them. And I think it's time to have an outside look come in and tell us where we can trim the fat, what we can do to help make things a little better, where we can spend our money more wisely so we can also focus on infrastructure as well, like our roads and our highways and our bridges.
Okay. If there's only a certain amount of money, what kinds of things do you think that you would have to say, I think we need to cut back on this or that?
Yeah, you know, you don't want to ever cut back anything, you like to keep funding everything like you can, of course, but sometimes those decisions have to be made. You know, I think the way I want to do is I want to start focusing on what we need to make sure we do first and then kind of walk ourselves back. You know, I think the most important thing we can do is make sure that our infrastructure, our roads, our bridges, our high-speed internet, those things are all out to where they need to get in our entire county, that they're operational and that they're at the levels that we need to safely be able to transport our goods and our citizens where we need to go. And then from there, kind of walk back a little bit to make sure that public safety is there as far as our county sheriff and as far as the county jail goes, make sure that that is being adequately staffed and is the correct size. And then kind of walking back more and then analyzing the different programs that are out there and making sure they're being effective and not having services duplicated over several different locations and places. You know, if we have people that are doing social work in one area, we don't need to have them doing it in another area. You know, we don't need to have 15 different areas around there. We need to make sure that we're spending the money effectively.
Okay. Okay. Are there special things that you'd like your constituents to know about when they go to the polls?
You know, I want our constituents in the 24th district to know that I definitely hear their voice, especially on things like the Veterans Tribute. When we had our county representative voted against allowing that money to transfer from Eau Claire to Altoona, that really was uncalled for. There were only 3 county board supervisors that voted against that money being transferred, and there was really absolutely no reason to stop that. And from what I've learned from my constituents is that they all wanted that money to transfer, and so I think that it's time that they get represented by somebody that hears that voice.
Okay. Are there special things that you feel that you have that you want to let the people know that these are the things that I feel I can bring to the county board?
Yeah, you know, I would say one of the things, you know, I've kind of gotten a little bit of an eclectic background with what I've done in the past. I was an analyst for over 5 years with United Healthcare, and that's looking at data, crunching numbers, you know, putting it in different ways, augmenting that data to find out an answer out of it. And that was something that I became very good at and excelled at. And then I transitioned into what I do now, which is insurance sales. Okay. And you know, I got to say that one thing that my job involves more than anything is listening to people. I have to sit down and I have to listen to my clients tell me what their lifestyle is, what their plans for the future are, what their concerns are, what's going on with them now. Okay. And then I need to figure out from that what their needs, what's going to fill their needs the best. And then also I need to address those issues that they bring up. Okay. You know, and that's something that I think I do have a unique talent to do.
Well, that's great. This is an opportunity for you to give your pitch, and I realize that no matter what you do, it's always making sure that you let your constituents know that they need to get out and vote.
Correct, exactly. More than anything, it's more important that we just all get out there and vote. No matter who you vote for, I hope it's me, but it's our civic duty to make sure that we get out there to those polls and cast those votes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
I really appreciate yours. Thank you again.